Okay. I'm Andrea Murray. I'm at the International Quilt Festival in Houston, and this quilt is Infinite Gratitude. I'm tearing up already. How fabulous is that? In 2011, Joanna Rose put together an exhibit of 350 of her red and white quilts, and it was open to the public free of charge, which was a great thing for quilters and for the city of New York in general to be able to see all of her amazing quilts. And at the end of the exhibit, there were people who felt that they wanted to in some way thank her for what she had done. Thankfully, her niece came up with the brilliant idea of putting together a red and white quilt that we knew that she didn't have. So we did a Dear Jane quilt, which is based on the Civil War era Jane Stickle quilt. Her niece, Deborah Bingham, coordinated everything, reached out to the quilt community through a variety of means that I am not fully versed in, but she reached out to the Dear Jane classes at City Quilter in Manhattan, and that's how I learned about it. And about 35 quilters participated and made blocks. I made 7 or 8. I don't remember how many, and I don't honestly have any clue which ones I made. After the blocks were all made, Deborah assembled them, and she did some stitch-in-the-ditch machine quilting. And then we gathered at her apartment and we did hand stitching. And so in the triangles, there's hand quilting, and in some of the blocks, there's some hand quilting. And it was a really great thing to build community. I made a lot of great friends. One of the greatest things that came from it is what Deborah forgot to say in hers, is that that's how she and I met. And she's now one of my dearest friends, and she's now doing the same thing I'm doing. So it was really great to have an opportunity to meet people. Quilting is a really supportive community, and it's a way to give back to people. I don't sell quilts. My husband makes fun of me because we do not in our home own any quilts that I have made. I give them away. So this was great to participate in a quilt that could be given to Joanna Rose to thank her for what she did.